Name a set of twins in the Bible.
Twins?
Mhm.
Twins.
Genesis. Do you wanna?
Can I skip? Can I get another question? Or can you give me the answer?
It's Esau and Jacob.
They were twins?
They were twins.
Oh, wow. Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
And Jacob
fuck that.
became?
Jacob became?
His name changed to?
I know this. Jacob changed too? It's been a long time.
Jacob had 12 sons, and they became the 12 tribes of
Israel.
So Jacob-
He changed his name from Jacob to Israel?
his name changed to Israel.
Okay.
Jacob is Israel.
I knew that,
Of
yeah.
course he did.
I knew that.
Alrighty. Broke the ice?
Ice is broken. So you are starting to, you're reading, you're studying the Word of God, not just like you're not doing a devotional, but you're actually treating it like a research, right? Or should I say research? That's an interesting. I wouldn't say research, but you are. I'll stick with studying. Yes, studying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that how you would put it?
Yes. Because research, as we said before, is about adding things to what's already known.
Yeah.
But the Bible
You have
do
to.
not add things,
Yeah.
not add your interpretation.
Yeah.
So
For sure. You can't put God
that
in a
could,
box.
Change what it's supposed to say.
Yeah. So when did you start? How long has it been, and how's it been going?
I think it's been a month now.
Yeah.
Yes, I started in Feb. It's still March, right? It's
Yeah.
still March
Almost the
now.
end of March. Yeah.
Yeah, but I started in Feb. I decided to be really intentional about reading and knowing the Word of God. Still back at chapter 1. I've finished reading the whole book of Genesis.
Yeah.
But now I'm going again from chapter 1, really trying to understand everything, yeah? And like talk about it without any more doubts or questions. Yeah.
That's great. And I thank the Lord, right, that we are here in this moment in time and that we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing that I was thinking about this podcast and I was like, every time I'm like, okay, I'm about to take my time to come all the way to go to a level. And there's one thing that I was reminded about again is, it's good to know things, it's good to study, understand, and experience life and learn from it, but it's even better when we share it.
When you share it.
Yeah, it's even better when we share it, and this is one way we can have it out there.
Yeah, that is
Talk about
true.
it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, we're gonna die and all our
And you take it all with you to the grave.
to the grave. They say that the richest place
Place is the cemetery.
is in the
grave.
cemetery.
Yeah, it's
All the untapped
potential
potential.
and talents and
Yeah. So, do you think you're living your potential right now? Or you
not
can-
not
not
fully.
fully?
Yeah, not fully, but getting there. I hope.
Same. Same. No. Yeah.
We live and we learn.
We learn and we live and we live and we learn. I just want to say that we didn't plan it. But we're like matching
again. I
again.
just realized, yeah, I
I
saw
was
colors.
like, this is so cool. The first one was green, and then today we're like orangey vibes.
And I am drinking English breakfast. No milk, no sugar.
And I am drinking coffee with milk. Okay.
Okay, just
Yeah,
go ahead and
okay.
check my Facebook.
Okay.
Probably something
Oh.
you can talk about. My
Mm.
latest opinion.
Your latest opinions, okay?
Okay.
I see. As soon as I open it, it's right there.
And just look at the title.
The title is "Don't Waste." Let me look right into the camera. Don't waste your tears on me. It takes a lot for a person to disclose personal health issues, and if they choose to do this with you, lend them your ears. Number one, They know about their health and its management. Don't play doctor.
Bam.
Bam. First of all,
Plain.
let's just stop there. You know, when you come to someone with your what? What do you call it? I wouldn't say with your with your baggage, and they give their, like, I bet you've done your own, yeah? Like, not even just for health, like there's other stuff too. And then you bring it to someone just because you want to rent it out. Sometimes it's good to just listen. Can we say
listen
that?
and we don't judge.
Number 2, if you want help, ask how.
How?
Can you
How? Ask how.
ask if you want help? What do you mean by that? If you want help,
If you want to help.
or if you want to help? Oh,
Right.
it's important to read properly and don't miss words.
If you want,
If you want
help,
to help, ask how. How
Because
can
you don't
I
want to
help?
be helping in a way that's not helpful.
Right. They are not their diagnosis, period. They are so much more. They regard you as a confidant, as I say that, with whom they are comfortable enough to share. Don't play stranger. If they choose to refrain from past mutual habits, obey this. It may affect their health. Don't play enabler. Number 5, sometimes it's not about getting better, but that final journey may just feel a bit better with a friend. The grave spares none. When they asked not to partake in certain conduct or activities and you force them anyway, since or when you blatantly challenge when they tell you that they are in pain and you quickly respond that it's due to overthinking and that they should just think.
Just think less. Stop thinking.
My God, you're overthinking it. It's all in the mind. When you finally realize this, it's too late. They're gone. But either way, with or without your support, they still would have been gone if it was that time as God wills. So the idea is when someone facing health issues decides to share it with you, it's not for themselves, more for the recipient. It's for you as a recipient to utilize whatever time is left to learn, laugh, love, and live. Be present, not necessarily physically 24/7. The idea is people are all alone, but they do not have to be alone. So when the time comes, you smile and bid them farewell. You say, I will see you on the other side. You do not waste your tears. You do not play forgotten victim.
When you really listen.
This is
people
beautiful.
Actually talk.
I don't know how to talk about it without getting personal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I could get personal. You want to get personal? I take everything personally. I posted this because, well, personally, lately I haven't been well, and but I've decided to share it with close friends, yeah, and with some of the family, and the responses are different as expected, eh?
Yeah.
And well, the friendship circles, they've been very supportive. Like
That says a lot.
Yeah, that says a lot. And but I've decided to share it with my cousins, yeah, with my tabales, with the family, and many of them responded with those kind of responses, yeah, like especially the overthinking thing, yeah, like I say high blood pressure and bam. It's because you're thinking too much. It's because you're studying too much. It's blah, 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 blah. You wake up. You're thinking of too many things. And it's not the point. Like,
Yeah,
the
that's
point
not the
is,
point.
okay, I'm letting you know about this. So
I already know what you already know what's happening. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. This is
This is
what's
just
up.
where we're
Yeah.
at, right?
Because I've actually gone through this, like dismissing claims or what I thought was claims, but it was like facts. The starting of the opinion shows how we have that common occurrence,
Yeah.
like at the funerals and questioning what they could have done, you know, to what make
To help or to make it not happen.
make it not happen,
Yeah.
yeah. But firstly, having that understanding and that truth that when it's time, it's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That there's no thing
Yeah.
that can be done to try and prolong time when time is up, as God
Like
wills.
literally leave it into God's hands. You follow
Mm-mm.
whatever the doctor advises you, because God also places doctors in your life, medicine in your life, you know, to help aid, guide.
But when time's up, time's up. All right. So don't waste your tears.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, for me, if when I die, I don't want people wasting their tears on what they could have done.
Right.
When
That's why
I told you what you could have done. Yeah.
How you can help.
Yeah. Money.
Okay.
Buy me a car. And,
I need a car, please.
Pay off my debts.
The opinion is about lamentations and regrets of a person towards their departed. Okay? So it's after someone has died, and then you come up with all these questions like, why didn't you share that you were sick? You know? Why didn't you tell us that you were going through all this? You could have done this.
You could have done this. You should have done this.
You should have told us.
Like you're crying over the grave, and that's what you're saying.
Yeah. You could have, all the could haves and would have beens.
Where is this coming from?
Well, it's from a personal experience. I think we'll be talking about her more in later episodes. But I see it as a
like
this
turning
life,
point.
yeah, like this life-changing.
Like a main event.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean. A Roman Empire or what?
Like those main events in your life and that actually
Shifted
defines
the trajectory.
what happens next. Eh?
Yeah.
So one of my, we'll say milestones. One of the milestones in my life was the death of my niece / sister, because we grew up together and we were like
almost the same age.
We were of the same age. All right. Her name was Rossi. So Rossi passed in 2018 when we were in semester 1, year 1 of uni in USP Lotala. And it was only after her death that we began asking these very questions that I'm putting up in the opinion.
Very important questions, yeah.
So I'm not putting up this opinion, pointing it at other people, putting up the opinion because these were also my questions. The questions that the family started asking when Rossi's time came. Okay? So I think Rossi knew that she was sick. She was ill for a while, and she did tell the family in her ways, in her own ways, which sometimes is not the way we
wanted to receive it.
We wanted to receive it, or we were just
You
not
didn't
aware.
see it, yeah.
We weren't aware. But while we'll talk about Rossi later, the idea is to listen, yes, to actively listen when people are telling us.
But more in the sense like how they want to be received. You know, like not really actively listen and then give your okay, do this, make sure you do this. But how does she want you to help her? Like, you know, I think that's the point that you're trying to make with your post.
Yes, because not knowing is sometimes a very hard pill to swallow. Yeah, when things happen and you do not know, when you're not knowing.
Yeah.
So when they are dead and then you find out that they were sick, you not knowing of their sickness.
Yeah, that's like a
guilt.
Like, you know, like
guilt trip on your conscience, eh?
Yeah.
So when people decide to come out of their comfort zone and let you know about what's up, it's a big deal, I guess.
It's a big
And sometimes you only realize that it was a big deal when
they're gone.
When they're gone, eh?
So just be an active listener, basically.
Yeah, be an active listener. That's what I'm trying to do now, eh? Like ask how you can help, because sometimes
not just with sickness, there's other things as well when people are going through stuff, right? There's some people that listen to respond. That's the opposite of being an active listener.
Oh, that's one of my huge weakness.
You listen to respond.
Weakness and sometimes
a strength.
Big
strength.
But yeah.
Yeah, there are two types of people that there are two types of people who actively listen and people who listen to respond. Try and be the first.
Be an active listener.
Active listener.
Like for Rosie, she had diet restrictions, changes to her diet when she knew she was diagnosed with whatever she had.
That she was just doing by herself, like she's like, no, I don't think it like that. Yeah. Like she didn't really tell him. I see.
Yeah, and the very comments that I'm putting there, it's obviously
yeah,
you know.
Those were you were part of the problem.
I was part of the problem.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah. So when she was gone, then we think back as like, Lisa, I shouldn't have given her what she did.
Listen. Yeah, listen. Listen when someone's trying to change. Listen when people change their preferences. Man, and it's even more, how do I say it? Now that as we're growing older, unfortunately more people are dying, and we see the value of life, right? Of the people that are around us. When we're young and people die, like Lisa, that was my uncle.
But and they're old,
Yeah, but now we have lived enough years to, have built friendships. Even if it's your family, you build a friendship, a bond, and then you value life more when they pass, but it's not supposed to be value life more. But you know what I mean,
I
right?
know
You see the
value, as you said,
the value
of life.
Because
like from young, you only see older people dying, but now we're like halfway to 50, and people younger than us are dying. So it makes you value life, but it's no longer just the old that are dying. You know?
It's the people that you grew up with, the same age,
same
your
age,
peers.
and people younger than you, babies. So it really can be anyone's day.
Literally, and it's sad when it's like instant. I mean, obviously, sometimes the gradual ones are sad too, but when it's a car crash or that's like, it really. This is the soul.
And then we think that like it could have been avoided,
But that's really, it's not our place.
It's coming to the understanding and the peace that when it's time, as God wills, nothing can.
Very much easier said than done, but to make the choice, make the stand, like, okay, this happened. Yeah. When we learn these kind of things, when we read it or when we study it, we get tested after, what I mean? Yeah, so health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth.
Not all the money and everything we try to...
Today, so I have a class in the evenings, a tutor student from 5 to 6, and what I'm helping him with is his grammar, just helping him to write essays, formulate sentences, and literally our topic today was health is wealth.
How fitting.
I know, right? And I asked him, what do you think? I mean, it was kind of hard because, he needs help, of course. But when sitting with him and talking about it, it's very, true to today, to this day. You can have all the wealth, all the accolades you can collect, but really having good health is like the most, it should be like the most important thing. It allows all, because then you have long life, right? You get to have adventures, you get to move around.
But it's how you take care of yourself.
Yeah. That's
and that, my ladies and gentlemen, is the topic or the title of this episode. Health is wealth. Yes.
Love it.
Health is not just...
It's not just physical. It's the physical and emotional well-being.
Yeah, mental.
I think we're tying it down right now. We're tying it up to the end of the episode. What is something that you would like to do? Okay, no, let me rephrase that. Let me gather it. Oh, what is something you would like to say yes to and something you'd like to say no to this week? Say it doesn't have to be like a
Deeply.
Yeah, but it can be if you want it to be.
Yes, be. All right. Something to say yes to this week is health.
His health. Yes to health.
Yes to health. Yes. Do I have to explain?
No.
Because it's gonna take another 20 minutes.
And something you say no to?
Something I'll say no to is being selfish and self-centered and everything self.
Self.
All the errors,
I. What is something I would say yes to this week? I will say yes to being how should I say, proactive. I am a procrastinator. I mean, I'm working on it. I'm not a
When will you work on
procrastinator.
it? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, anyways, we're moving houses. We're gonna move flat soon. And I've been putting off packing and so I'm saying yes to being proactive and being one step ahead, right? And I'm saying no to procrastination.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Crickets. So thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us. And yes, we'll get better as we move along.
Yeah. I hope you learned something new.
Or took something away from it. That's all. That's the main thing. Yeah, you take something away. And if you didn't take anything away, we took something away because we put it out there. We talked about it. Right, Mother.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Plug.
Get plugged. Right?
We're plugging. All right. Okay. So you can find us on all social media platforms. Most be specific, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook,
And YouTube.
and the YouTube.
Yeah.
That's where the full episodes are. And what's the name of our thing? Valava Podcast. VCV Podcast. PODCAST.
Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.
Valava.